Why, hello there. Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome. Everyone listening to this, welcome to the VOD watchers, people on the stream, and everybody in between. My name is Zero. Welcome to the stream. Today, we had something very, very special to me, which is the possibly last stream of Potionomics. Hopefully. Hopefully. Here's hoping. We'll have to defeat Robin in his own game in order to get the secret ingredient in the final competition. But for that, we're going to have to make some potions, make some money, get some upgrades for the shop, and all that good stuff. We'll have to save some time. Lots of time saved for hanging out for all our favorite characters, or character in my case. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Give me a second while I get ready. Let me grab my glass of water. And as always, it helps immensely to the quality of the actual stream if you tell me whether or not the audio mixing in the stream is proper. Is the stream too like loud? Is the microphone too abrasive? Stuff like that really helps. So we're going to use a PNG today because Potionomics is taking a toll in my computer. To the point where even the PNG is lagging a little bit. We do that, and then we switch up to the scene because we're gaming today. Where's my boy? Why can't I see him? I have been muted this whole time? No, I haven't. Alright, we're cool. We're Gucci. So, it's been a while since I played Potionomics, actually. How's the audio mixing? Let's see. Let me check my audio real quick. But yeah, it has been quite a ton of streams without Potionomics, and the reason is simple. I don't want this game to end. I love this game, and I will get really, really sad when it ends. But also really happy. It's weird. Let's see. Test, test, help, help, test. Okay, I think we sound alright. Oh yeah. By the way, before we begin, I got two people here who followed me while I was offline. Slight Owo. That's it for the follow. Thank you for the follow. And Big B VT. Thank you for the follow as well. Hopefully I'll be able to catch both of y'all's streams somewhat soon. Let me just drop the lurk in someone's channel real quick. Who's streaming right now? Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, okay. Drop the channel, drop the lurk with my phone, and we go. The last time we played, it was day 44 in the morning. I think it was no, it was this one, day 44 in the afternoon. We made a bunch of money. The audio saves only saves up in the beginning. It's kind of crazy that we've only been playing this game for 6 hours. It feels like way longer. This game is jam-packed with content. I guess it doesn't count all the time you spend in conversation, maybe? I don't know. Well, regardless, we have 6 days up until the competition. We have plenty of money, actually. Our stress level is a complete 0, which is really good. We should take advantage of that and make even more money. But we do need more upgrades to the shop. We need more space for more cauldrons. We need better cauldrons. We need more shelf space for more potions. A lot of really good stuff. And all these are not selling for that much. Well, these ones are. Masterwork Petrification Cures. Masterwork Speed Potions. Let's check our brew first of all. Very important. Oh, it's lagging quite a ton. That's it. We have superior drowsiness cures. Oh yeah. Masterwork Seeking enhances for the competition. This is the tiebreaker though. In my experience, things don't go up to round 3 usually. So we'll have to focus on these two now. Silence Cure, okay, they don't sell for that much, but that's good. They can be used for the adventurers, and this one's are for the adventurers or selling or anything. And the Ice Sonics are trash. Are just trash. I need better cauldrons. Alright. So first of all, let's see if we already have enough for the competition. We need a radiation tonic. D and E. We don't have anything that has only C and only E. We're gonna have to get that. We need the best C and E ingredients in order to do the radiation tonics. How about curse cures? B, C, and E. So no D, no A. Yeah, we don't have anything with B, C, or D. Or E. All this stuff we gotta have. Have those ingredients, but also a whole bunch other ingredients. Hey, we're just passing by lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Jun. How you doing? Hope you had a fantastic day. As always. Glad to see you here, man. Let's see. Yeah, I need better ingredients. Hope you're doing well, June. It's been a hard day at work, but all things considered, I'm fine. I'm glad. That's nice. Let's see. B, C, and E. I think I'm going to make the first one first, though. The radiation tonic. D and E. So no A. No D, no B. This is gonna be very important. So let's just make a bunch of these. And I don't have any ingredients that have C. I do, but they also have a whole bunch of other stuff. This one has a bunch of A. I mean, I could use this. This one. But if... no. Okay, we need more quartz. Because quartz are good to multiply different ingredients like this. What else do I need? I need more C ingredients, I need to buy more. And I need more B ingredients too. Yep. So something that only has B. No, I don't have anything like that. I need something strong with B and strong with C and strong with E. I have this. Let's see, what else? Uh, 48, 48, 42, 42. Okay. I can use this for later on. Just to get it up to 6. Something with a lot of E. I could get more of these. And one less of the ore. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. 4, 5, 2, 4. Yeah. 6, 2. Get 18 hearts. I mean, dragon pheromones. The dragon pheromones are very important because we need more ingredients with strong E. So, let's go shopping. But first, we need to cook some potions with the stuff that we have, since the stuff that we have won't be that useful in order to make the potions for the competition. We might as well make something else with it. And maybe open up shop again, make some money, and then hang out with people. Let's see. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff on the pot. This is probably not going to be for today unless I put a bunch of fuel into it, so... increasing customers, increase value for cures. Tomorrow it's not going to be cures, then it's probably going to be something like enhancers. Let's see what we have here. Okay, A, B, and E it is. More E. I need these for later. There's more E. No, it's still unstable. This is what happens with Potionomics later on. You get ingredients that have so many different manganese of different types that it's incredibly easy to make a potion go unstable. So you need to be very careful what you pick. Masterwork Insight Enhancers. Let's see. What about this? No, it's unstable. And it's more A or more E? Ooh. Yeah, that sounds alright. Bro, by 16, that's not gonna work. By 10, nope. Oh, I have these. I completely forgot. These are very, very strong. Bro, it by 4? Yeah, sounds about right. That sounds about right. Okay. You are going to be a bunch of Scene Vandals for a Masterwork Poison Cure. Damn, it has a bunch of manganese. Holy cow, 280. Yeah, this sounds alright. Also, by 4. Sup? Sup, Access? How you doing, man? So you weren't streaming today? Enhancers. Glad to see you on the stream for once, so as always, I lurk and a good luck. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Let's see. I mean, I guess, but like... Side enhancers are not that useful nowadays. So... maybe this? Blight Roach. Oh, for alertness enhancers. Sorry if you can hear my dog going absolutely insane on the background. Let's... I was gonna say let's stream it by 4. No, let's brew it by 4. Yeah, because this is going to be pretty good against stuff. And this is gonna be a ice tonic. So A and D. Okay, what one is enough? Oh, it's way too unstable though. It needs more E, and I don't have enough E unless I use the thing that I used already. What the heck? Huh? Hold on a second. Andre. Oh. There you go. My PC was about to die. It wasn't plugged in. I have a laptop. Let's see. Yeah. But that doesn't do an ice tonic. That is a side enhancer. I don't need a side enhancers. Okay, let's make another poison cure then. Superior poison cure. Yeah, that's okay. For this cauldron, that's quite alright. That's way too strong. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't need this for anything else. So we're going to age. We're gonna age the ice tonic. And we're going to age over here the master wordsmith enhancer, since these are for the competition. Yeah, for 6, yeah. Alright. So while those brew, we are going to do 2 things. We're going to open up shop first, make some money, and then we're going to go outside and see what we can upgrade. Which is very, very important. So let's get some potions to sell. Transcendence cures are going for more. And silence cures as well. These are competition winning potions, so they had to sell for a lot. Cures. These are tonics. You know what? Let's put these here to sell them for a lot more. 35% increase is insane. And these are cures. Yes. We put this one here because it sells for more. Enhancers. These are selling for less than this ones. So we are alright. Let's put this here. I have a whole bunch of potions that I don't sell. I should probably use them. Side enhancers and whatnot. I could probably sell them at the vending machine as well. Alright, let's check our deck. We don't need any cards that belong to Luna, since we don't have any pressure. We don't have any... What is it? Rehearse line. Yeah, that's alright. And reinforce, yeah, lean into it. Gone. Adapt. Adapt is good because we have ferocity of the squirrel. Meditate, we can do without actually. No, we cannot. No, we cannot. The bravado is cool. Salt and pepper is good. This is good. This is good. Opening act, really good. Jingle, perfect. Enthusiasm, the goat. Speaking of the goat, Mock Duck's got something really good for us. We could get another reinforced. Just in case. Let's get one more bravado. And I wish you could sort them by... You know what? Let's get rid of that one bravado and put in... Disarm. We need more cards that cost 0. Muscle memory could work too as well. Because... with the ferocity of the squirrel and bravado, the more cards we play, we better. So... rattle him off. Let's okay, let's yeah, let's try to rattle him off. Those are for those really good first turns. We don't have any customers. We had that. I mean, I guess I could do it, but like it requires all these and nah. You know, I don't want to bother. I don't want to bother. Okay, let's open shop. Listen, afternoon, shopkeep. I got a feeling about this potion. Don't crash on me now. Alright. You got 13. Okay, let's get reinforced. Jingle. Okay. Bravado for 0. Bravado is cost 2 normally, and Pump Up costs 1, I believe. So let's get this one. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, this is really good. Okay. 38. I got a Glock in my Rari. Let's see. We could play for 30 here and get a closer next turn because this is 3 and it's gonna be, yeah. Or we could get 38. But the interest is reduced. So let's get this. Let's get Ferocity of the Squirrel early. And the turn for 1. Okay. We're doing things. We're doing stuff. That card is really good on turn 1. No, we didn't get no closer. But okay. Not bad. The price sucks though, but that's because the potion is really bad. No one believes me, but I swear I saw a dragon yesterday. Oh boy. I want to spend some money if that's alright with you. Want to make the most out of it? Nope, you're not doing that, buddy. Sorry. I didn't anticipate that. Oh well. I would be the worst person to run a business like this. Like I would just say no. Like I was just... A client comes around with a custom delivery and I was like, nah, I don't wanna. Like I don't want to. This looks pretty neat if the price is right. Compound interest is really good, though. We have Ferocity of the Squirrel here. And Sympathy. So let's make the most out of this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do you say monster ears as currency? I have so many ears. Oh, a Skyrim reference. I have a ton of ears. Hmm. Get this. Pressure for 0. Oh, we didn't get anything from that. Okay. Let's just adapt. We got more interest on that and close the deal. I can't wait to try it. Come again, who's next? This town is really growing fast. You're invisible, buddy. Make me an offer I can't refuse. Oh, this is perfect. Bravado. I should have played that first though, but okay. Where is the artistry? It is in here. Wow. Okay. I could play enthusiasm here for 3. Then reinforce. Rest of the squirrel is inactive, so 3, 4, 5, and then yeah. And that will be the end of the turn, yes. So let's just take it or leave it. There we go. 65% more. That's pretty good. Step right up. So drafty up here. You're lagging. This one is begging to come home with me. It's begging. Rehearse line. Let's get pressure and make the most out of the first turn. It didn't get nothing. No, she has like... She has 12 patience left. If I use adapt now for only 20, it's not gonna be enough. Hello? Not for 30 either. Nope. I think you're just keeping here to ogle me. I mean... No. Let's reinforce it by 30. Okay. Compatches for 1, 2, a total of 5. Or we do compound interest, get only 3 because it has like, yeah. 2, 4, 6. What are you going to do? Tension, double stress, 3, 5. Okay. Let's reinforce and end the turn. With that 4 patience and ferocity of the squirrel, we might be able to do something better. Like this. Salt and pepper for 0. Let's do this for 0. Oh, that's 1. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. Okay. You're lost, Roxanne. That potion sucks ass anyways. This one's way better. At this. Okay. Good start, good start. Do you wash your hands first? Excuse you, lady. I don't need to wash my hands. I got krill ingredients. Let's end it now. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. Selling plenty of potions here, but they're not that good. Because we need better ingredients. I love supporting your family business. Sell me something. How about this? Let's get confident and pump up. So next turn is gonna be massive. Because we also have Ferocity of the Squirrel. $36. And this one is for 24. Oh boy, I miss the days. I miss the good days of like mid-game Potionomics in which I just happened to have like the best cards at the game that the game could give me at the time. So it would be extremely easy to do. Nowadays the enemies, the clients, the dear clients have a lot more aggressive tactics. They attack your stamina, I mean your stress directly, and they also have less and less patience than before. Why, you're the very picture of a proper shopkeep. I thought these potions stood out from the rest. I kind of forget what are the characters' voices. Let's meditate. Buddy, I would like to stay longer, but my duties beckon. Let's get this for 2. 1. Let's get confident. Bravado for 1. Okay. And for the last 2, we could get salt and pepper or this. I think this is better. That's not bad at all. Thanks for your business. That's all then for now. Okay. Not bad. We made a bunch of money. Let's spend it now. Okay. It's day 44. And this one won't brew until later on. Well, we have gardening to do. We have to collect these. Very, very, very important. And what are these? Yeah. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. I love the little sounds they make. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. I love slimes so much. In general, but like, especially this ones. Slime boys. Alright. We have about 30,000 money. 30,000 pieces of money. No, 40,000 pieces of money. Do I even have more? No. I need more cauldrons. I need more and better cauldrons. Prepare only your strongest potions. Potions alert. That video is so fun. Oh, by the way. By the by, for people, for all the peeps listening. We are getting dangerously close to the end of Potionomics, which is very sad, but also very, very exciting, because once we end Potionomics, we'll be able to start a new visual novel. Since the original plan to stream all those months ago where I started was to play one visual novel, one retro shooter, and one RPG. I ended up playing 3 RPGs, hack and slash, D&D in this on the side, some Spyro, some Silent Hill, and Potionomics. So things got a little bit out of control. However, I do plan to play a new visual novel once I finish this game. This game is more like a management like simulator mixed with a dating simulator. It's like it's weird. It's a weird game. But next up, I'm gonna play something that focuses a lot more on characters and its story and stuff like that, because those are the games I enjoy the most. So if any of y'all got suggestions for different visual novels, there's a suggestion box down there. There's a comment section on YouTube for the VOD. There's a bunch of places where you can send me suggestions for visual novels. And speaking of suggestions, Quinn, I suggest you get ready. Oh boy. Because I'm gonna hug you until you cannot read no more. Goddamn. There it is. Sorry, 1 kiss per customer. Alright, Quinn. I need your strongest tentacles. I need something with strong C. I need strong C ingredients. Strong E ingredients, although I already have that. I could have more. And strong B ingredients. So, let's sort by magnums here and get something that has only B. What's the strongest B ingredient you have? Oh, that's awful. That's really bad. Okay, something that has B and E then. This could work. I'm gonna take some of these for just in case. These are sorted by bag names. 48, 66. Okay, something with B. And I think it's C that I need. C and E. B, C, and E. This could work. Let's get some just in case. This is on sale. It has B, C, and D, not E, but the amount of D it has is very slow. Slim. English. I love the way the dynamic music works. So whenever it's like nighttime, it's such a chill soundtrack. So chill, so nice. Last video has A, B, and E. I don't need any A, actually. This has a bunch of D. That's gonna top over the balance. I need better ingredients, Quinn. God damn. Okay, let's focus on getting more C then. While I get better ingredients for E from Baptiste and the heroes. Doesn't have any A. And it doesn't have any D. This could work. Jedi antlers. They're not as strong as I would like them to be. This for the taste. This one could work. Okay. Give me 7 or no, give me all of them. Give me 10. Give me 10. This could work too. It has B and C. And a ton of these. Yeah, I need more of these. I have 7. Let's take all. We have the money. We have the funds. We have the technology. More of these. C, B, E, blah blah blah. Okay, all these small ingredients will be pivotal. We need to maintain the balance between all the manganese. We have plenty of E, we have plenty of B. But the B and C ingredients are going to be separated between B and C. If I'm explaining myself correctly, hopefully. But the basic gist of it, coin doesn't have an ingredient that currently has a ton of B or C ingredients alone. Manganese, that is. But for E, you got dragon pheromones. This could work too. We need anything and everything has C and E. C, A, and B. Dragon pheromones we have a bunch, but we can always add a little bit more. Canines, yes. Thunderbirds, feather, yep. Okay, what else? We're gonna go for quantity over quality here, since we need as many as possible. Okay, that should be enough. I have plenty of ingredients over B, C, and E now. Okay. I gave you something. You like gems, right? No, you like weird stuff. You like insects. These are fish. Fish. Bug. Yeah, there we go. Moktuk likes fish because he's the worst. Okay, let's see the heroes. Don't want to brag, but I went well out there. Okay. This one could work, but it has a bunch of D. We don't want the D here. We want the E and the C and the V, but not the D. Okay, you got the magical wasteland then. Ice tonics I do have. Thunder tonics I do have. Oh, I sell those. Oh, I just sold those. I'm a dumbass. I should have kept them. Oh boy. How about I do something like this and give you a health potion instead? Yeah, that sounds about right. I need a petrification potion. But it needs to be masterwork. And curse cure's masterwork as well. How about you just go? I need those damn ingredients, buddy. Bark. If my character's jumping, it's not me talking, it's my dog and the neighbor's dog fighting to the death. Verbally. They're in a debate. In a soul-crushing, adventurous debate. You should go here and get one of these and do the same thing Corsac did. Rock on. Okay, Baptiste, and don't ruin me financially like you've done all the way through this entire playthrough. Please do not. I need my money to survive, man. I can't invest all my money into your business. Come on. The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. everything has the. Baptist, your business is illegitimate. I will report you to the IRS immediately. I already have plenty of these. But those are the cheapest ones. $4,000. Oh my goodness, Baptiste, you're ruining me. 4,537 gold. Let's see. What about this? Is this good? It is good. It has but it has a bunch of A. Oh my god. That doesn't work. A. Okay, let's do it just for the sake of getting new ingredients because goddamn, we need them. Baptiste, you probably like gems, right? You're a snobby little guy, right? Here, have this. I love Baptiste, but not in the way that I want to love him. If you know what I mean. Like I wish I'd loved him as much as I did all the other characters. But like I just don't. I just don't. He just doesn't click. I'm running out of water. I need some water. I made some progress, but the monsters got the better of me. Oh my goodness. Mint, I love you. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. A bunch of D, C. Okay, this one has a... Where do you get these? This is from... it was like a steak. This is from here, the crater. Okay, we need more of these. What do you need? A shadow tonic? You got it. No, this is a silent cancer. Where's the shadow tonic? There you go. And you also need health potion. I don't have any curse cures. This is tolerance. Oh, I should have used more potions on the other two. Oh, that sucks. You need more mana, you said? Okay. Have more mana. And increases that the hero will receive increase with good traits by 25%. Okay. 50% alertness. That's good. Let's get you a... Let's make the most of these, actually. Let's get you a tolerance potion. Where are the tolerance potions? There you go. Holy cow, that's a ton. Let's not do that. I need that for Corsac. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's do something crazy here. Let's get some tolerance potions and get crazy alertness. A ton of alertness. Get alert. 230% alertness on Mint. He is about to see God. 290%. Mint is about to uncover the mysteries of the universe. Okay, let's give you a shadow tonic. Okay, sure. Okay. 240%? Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Alright, man. If you come back, don't be crazy. Okay, don't go Lovecraftian on me. Okay, salt and pepper, what you got? The good boys. The good boys. Let's see. I could get this. It has a high chance of yielding a rare item, limited to one per purchase per... Let's get this one instead. This one's good. Oh, more of these. Oh, that's perfect, Potionomics. You knew exactly what I need. Excellent. I should have fed those to Queen already, but like, I already fed them a bunch of stuff. So it's not gonna work. Okay, Saffron then. Let's see if we can upgrade stuff. If not, we're going to spend the money on better cauldrons. Since that cauldron that Moktuk sells is insane. It has like a magazine limit of like 5,000 or something. Absolutely crazy. The shop front is fully upgraded. I could get something for a better cauldron if I need some of these. Only 9,000 gold though. The aging barrels are not that strong. I need 3 of these, I believe. They're not selling for a ton. And only 9,000 too. I need 5 of those, okay. I need prismatic timbers and frost kindlings. You know what? Let's get it. We need those. How many do I have of these? 0 and 0. Okay. I should have done this way sooner, actually. This should have been the first thing I did. You are hired. And we still had 12,000 gold. That's good. I think the next upgrade is gonna be like these 3. If there is any. That is. What do you like? Saffron, you like flowers? You like fruit, probably. Yes, I do. Yes, you do. Alright, let's give everyone gifts. And then we choose who to hang out with. We can rank up with Saffron, which is very exciting. Saffron's cards are very useful. Oh yeah, I need to go with Mukdok, I forgot. My bad. You probably like fish. You got hidden talents, I see. I could rank up with them too. Okay, Mukdok, what you got? What you got for me, my man? The original plan was to go for Mukdok and marry him. But it just didn't happen. Headcanon. Sylvia is in a very prolific and beautiful polyamorous relationship with everyone in the city. Everyone in the island, actually. Oh my goodness. Fish. You like fish, right? Yes, you do. Behold, the fruits of my labors. Oh, I am seeing them. Magical Westland cauldrons are extremely good, but they're also very expensive. However, it is 100% worth it. Let's get 2 of them, actually. Thank God we have 50% off. We still have 6,000 left. Let's see if we can upgrade something. We could upgrade this. Let's get one of them, actually. Yeah. Let's get a shell. This really good shell. 85% price increase? Oh, but it costs 3,000 money. 3,000 money pieces. And 1 lich's femur. Which I'm not gonna use. Is it worth it though? It 100% is, but like, at the same time, I don't like spending money. Nah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's fully upgrade ourselves here. This is the last stretch of the game. Nothing matters. As long as we win, we're cool. We're Gucci. Alright. I really feel like Mukdok's card here could be a game changer, since his cards are usually very strong. Just like he is. So let's rank up with him. In truth, I could see a respite. What was the voice I did for Mukdok? It was something like a very exaggerated orc. He was like, don't you like this? It's gonna be really fun to play the next visual novel and figure out all the voices. I love playing visual novels like this on stream. Let's see. Let me just check my audio again. Y'all know I'm paranoid about this kind of shit. Let's see. Test, test, help, 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 test, test, help, help. Uh-huh. Okay, I think it sounds. I hate doing audio stuff because I never like how I sound on the microphone. It's really weird. But like I invest a whole bunch of time into like investigating different plugins and whatnot, and I changed my audio setup a couple times during the streams, right? Because I want to have perfect audio one day. But it just doesn't happen. Which is very weird. And like this one stream that I did when I played Parasite Eve for the first time, it has like amazing freaking audio. I sound crispy. I sound like ready. But I haven't been able to replicate it since then. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's up with that. Give me a second. Yeah, everything's activity here. Alright. Then rarely control comes to mind for its utility as an artistic medium. Don't crash on me, Potionomics. Oh my god. Technical issues. Oh no, the game is like fucked up now on OBS. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? Let me resize it real quick. My bad. Oh, with how long it took me to resize this for the first time. I think that's alright. Let me move myself a little bit. Alright. Which I say, for shame. Sun is miraculous. It can be molded into near in any shape with ease. It is like water that holds its form, or molten metal that you can touch. But it doesn't hold a shape for long. A sound capture wouldn't be very permanent. And what is permanent? Eventually, wave or wind will return any sculpture to its base elements. But sand, the process is accelerated. This feels honest. It is a reminder of the great folly in chasing permanence of any kind. Besides, there is pleasure to be found in getting your flippers dirty. That's true, I love the beach. Moktok sets himself down in the sand of the beach. He invites Sylvia to do the same. His flippers prove well equipped to scooping and shaping sand at tremendous speed. Within moments, he sculpted an impressive sandcastle. It has peaked turrets, littered arrows-lit windows, and a moat with a drawbridge. All Sylvia's marriage is a shapeless mound of sliding sand. Well, it is a work of progress, yes? Every artist struggles through the progress of creation. The important thing is to end strong. And haggling too. Save your greatest burst of enthusiasm for your closing argument. Say it with zeal. Buy it now or regret it always. Oh, it's another closer? Okay, it's good, but like on the competition, closers are not as strong. Because you need to use as many cards as possible. I can do that! Nicely done, nicely done. We have come far together, Sylvia, don't you think? It was on this very stretch of sand that I first set foot to Rafta's shores. And now, here we are, trading techniques and making more artworks together. Oh my goodness, I forgot how hard it is not to flirt with every single character in this game. Okay. It should be a landmark site. It should be a landmark site. Like, one day when we're rich and famous, they'll say this is where it all began. Yes. It'll be a key stop for the Moktok Sylvia tour. In that spirit, let us make this site even more special, shall we? Let us baptize this place in poetry. Poetry? Moktok, do you write poetry? When the mood strikes me, And last night, strike me it did. Well, let's hear it. Ahem. Embers burning red. Flaming forge of creation. Your hair is pretty. That's it. So, what do you think? I loved it. Romance those beans, Lucky, because I work it on it to say hi. Welcome in, Luca. Thank you for lurk. I'm trying really hard not to romance every single bean in the game because I don't want to be a player. But in my heart, I'm romancing all of them. Thank you. Oh shit, my back. I loved it. Waktak, is there anything you can't do? I cannot play string instruments. I see. You see, I have no fingers. Oh! Well, you are a walrus. My man literally made a... Huh?
Esa negra blanco con este me dan las negras y blanco que le hace al... experiencia.
Yeah.
Pero no tengo el cartucho.
Bravo. Ponla en color. Y además que te salga en blanco y negro, pero en negro de color. ¿No? Yo... Capitalism got me fucked up. Like, my mom bought this little like cartridge of ink for a printer. $25? It lasted a week. Insane. Like, absolutely insane. You actually save up more money here going outside, going to like, a place like a cyber cafe or something, and printing that over there. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Everything is expensive. That's it. Oh, what was that? You loved it, you said? Then I am triumphant. Sylvia, it was your companionship that inspired me to write it. Oh my god. You have been very forward in your pursuit of friendship. And I think you're pursuing something more, perhaps. And yet... I'm sorry, Moktuk, I'm already taken. I'm sorry. And yet, I know much of what goes on in this town. God damn it. Moktuk, you're distracting me. My stall is at the very center of action, after all. And I know that your heart belongs to another. I guess I've been too flirtatious. Oh! And yet, who could blame you? Not I. Moktuk has long had a way with the ladies of many species. Okay, sure, okay. I only mean to say, I'm glad that you're happy. Thanks, Moktuk. You're a good friend. It is easy. Of all the many works I have forged since coming here, our friendship is my favorite. But it is something that we crafted together. An endeavor so great it could only be accomplished by the both of us, working in tandem. The two of us together? That's a lot of tandem in one place. My hand hurts. Hold on, I banged my hair too hard. Fuck. Ouch. I'll tell you true. You cannot argue with the results. We are building something splendid together, Sylvia, and I do believe that it shall stand the test of time. Spoken like a true poet. Forget only that I have no talent for rhyming. Oh my goodness, Moktuk, I'm sorry. Moktuk was ready, willing, and like... Ah, damn. Although I'm so glad this game didn't pull a Persona 4 on me. And said like, hey, guess what? You wanna be a player? You wanna date 17 girls at once? Guess what? They are all individually gonna tell you that you're an absolute piece of garbage on a voice cutscene, and then leave you alone, and then you have to go through the rest of the playthrough with the guilt. I'm so glad this game didn't do that. Yeah, Moktuk understood. I love him. I love Moktuk. Oh my goodness. Let me grab a glass of water. Actually, I'm thirsty as hell. In more ways than one. I'll grab that. have to get some water. It is cold and hot over here in the southern hemisphere. You all have no idea how hot it is here in my room. Let's see. So, I don't want this game to end. God damn it, I'm getting sad again. I gave you a gift, right? Yeah, I did. I didn't give a gift to Roxanne. Roxanne. When you feed slime bulbs, the ingredients have matching Magimin. I keep saying Magamin? Maganim, but not Magimin. They're magic minerals. They're Magimins. English. Hey there. You like gems, right? You probably like pure essence as well, since you're a succubus. Yeah, you do. Who doesn't? Okay, Luna. Luna likes cute stuff? Like... flowers, I believe. And I think plants? Because she's like an office lady. She has a bunch of plants in like her office right here. Do you like this? Yeah, you do. Alright. Salt and pepper like fish. Queen likes Sylvia. And Mokdok likes minerals. And fish, because he's a walrus. I just noticed that Luna's theme doesn't change depending on the time like other characters do, because she's an office worker, an office lady, like an accountant lady, and she works like 24/7 and pulls all-nighters all the time, so she's constantly like on a hyper. Oh, I already gave you something. Okay. Saffron gave you something. Gave something to Baptiste. I don't want to though. I don't like him. Okay, let's go back then. Onward to mischief. Yay. We made 713 gold in total. However, we spent a bunch of shit on upgrading the shop, getting new cauldrons, getting a new shelf that has an 85% increase on potion price, which is absolutely unheard of. We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna be rich. I'm gonna buy the Potionomics equivalent of a Bugatti. We're gonna be fine. Oh, and we got a bunch of ingredients for like the potions for the competition, so we might be even better. I think the goal of the stream is going to be to make the best potions possible, even beyond the ones that are asked for on the competition, since we already have enough of what we need. Let's see. Dental gloss. Chalky textures have been shown to have a positive effect on tooth enamel. Combined with a brightening effect of a shadow tonic for best results. The concentration trait has more impact and the increased value for shadow tonics. Let's see. Maven's Stronghold. The greatest riches of all may all be found within the twisted heart of Maven's Tower, but plundering her secrets means surviving the dreadful creatures she left behind. Increased value for curse cures, radiation tonics. I don't have any of these. The magical western has stronger monsters and better loot. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Hazard pay. Magical wasteland. In response to several heroes suffering quest-related injuries in the wasteland, Baptiste is imposing temporary restrictions and keeping some of the choicest loot for the guild. It has weaker monsters and decreased loot drops, so it kind of cancels out. And the ingredients will cost more. That's really bad. 5 days till you face Robin. I can scarcely believe it's upon us. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay. You all know the drill. Let's check the brew first. With the new ingredients we have and new cauldrons, we can make the potions for the competition. We'll be ready, set, and go to win this. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Take the ice tonics. The ice tonics are not selling for anything because these are really bad, but they're good for the heroes. This one's for the competition. Just in case. Okay, this poison cure doesn't sell for a lot. It's gonna be for the heroes. I like the system of you making potions for selling, and if they don't sell, you can still use them. They're not useless. You don't need to waste your time and your shelf space on potions that are not gonna sell well. You actually get an actual use out of it. Let's get some of the new cauldrons going. That's it. One, and that's two. This is how it started, using a wooden cauldron. It's like this. 75 mechanisms, I can barely do anything with that. But back in the day, that was our life. Our whole livelihood was centered in a bunch of like buckets. Without the bucket, there are no life. Let's see. I'm talking a whole lot of gibberish. This is what Potionomics does to my brain. It just like, I'm usually like very quiet on my commentary, and like I play this game and I want to talk like so much shit out of nowhere. Insane. All right. We need ingredients. And B and C. Yes! Oh, it's unstable though. We need more E. It's working. It's alive. Wait, why do I need more for? Off? Oh, these are cures. These are curse cures. Okay, that's still what we need. And for a masterwork curse cures that have course cure, it has a whole bunch of these. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We do need to put this on though. For the good trait. We need something with good traits. Let's see. This has B and C. It has a good healing for the dragon tier. Okay. The good traits may... Putting these ingredients may decrease the price of the potion, but it gives them good traits, which are absolutely vital. If our potion has only negative traits, it's gonna hurt us bad. That's good enough. We only need 3 stars and a masterwork curse cure, and this one's got 4. It might lose 1. What do I need more of? I need more E. What am I doing with my life here? If I maintain this to be very stable, no, it was, no, I'm throwing right now. I'm choking. Let's see. I am choking right the frick now. There you go. Now it's very stable against 1 more, and it has the chance to get another one. If it does, then we'll get a potion that's better than anything Robin can make, and we'll win the round immediately. So it's all good. I could save scum. I could be an ass. I could be an ass here and save scum my way out of this shit by making this a brew on one turn, on one time slot. Pass the time a little bit and then see, and if it doesn't get another star, I could load the save, but I'm not gonna do that. Again, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, so let's get another mushroom here. More mushrooms, more fun. That's it. That's 4. That's good. That's one of the potions for the competition done. The other one is a radiation tonic, but we are going to use this very same cauldron to get it in order to use it because it has a more maximum magiments. So, well, these other cauldrons, which are still pretty good, we're going to do something that doesn't use the ingredients of what we need. So no C, E, no C, and no E, and no B, because all our B ingredients have C in it. So only D and A. We sorted this, and this one has a ton of armored pudding. Armored pudding. Oh, it's a slime with armor. Oh, you're gonna die. You'll become a potion. Masterwork Ice Tonics. Not bad. Masterwork Ice Tonics. Let's. I was gonna say let's breed. Let's brew this for. These Empyrean bots are insane. I don't know how I got them, but like, I'm so glad I did. They're saving my ass. Let's get about 4. Yeah. And before we breed the other ones, we're going to get more ingredients from the slime boys. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Unrelated though. And this might be just me being a 24-year-old zoomer, but I don't understand why the things on like TikTok are popular. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna sound like a freaking. I'm gonna be like a sound like a freaking boomer here. But okay, I get stuck in the algorithm every once in a while and like shoot YouTube shorts and whatnot because I start watching like the ones that are related to like the type of content I make or like whatever the fuck or like my subscriptions and whatnot on YouTube and whatnot. And then later on, YouTube shorts start recommending me like the most popular like trending YouTube shorts based on my preference, and it always 100% of the time has a Rick and Morty one, and the Rick and Morty one has it's not even like one of the deep like emotional scenes from the show that in which Rick and Morty does have some. It's always one of the most like dumbest, raunchiest, like the ones that are stupid. The ones that are like dumb humor, right? Like you get Pickle Rick and shit. And it always has like a sad song over it and a filter and like a text and like captions. And like I legit feel like those are made by AI. They're made by an algorithm. They're not made by real people. I think I'm getting too old for this shit. Like honestly. Like I don't know what's happening with like Rick and Morty. I don't know why the fuck do you put like the last, it's always like either a sad song, one of those like alpha male, omega male, like fucking it's alpha omega Virgil ass songs, or a song by the Living Tombstone, like either Discord or like this new one, My Ordinary Life. It's also pretty good. And it puts like a normal scene from a show. It's not even like nothing like badass is happening. It's just like a normal scene. And it like I'm legit confused. Like what the fuck is the point of this shit? You know, I feel old. It makes me feel like it makes me feel like I'm out of the loop. I don't know what it's up with that. Or like goddamn. The other ones are something like cryptocurrency shit and motivation stuff. The motivation stuff is pretty good. It's actually motivating. The cryptocurrency is most of the time telling you you're stupid for not investing in crypto, and then they link to the crypto. So it's like, stop Laucha. Buena por Laucha, ¿cómo estás, Laucha? Alright, bilingual stream time, everybody. We have Chilean here in the chat. How's it going? Laucha sabía inglés, porque si no sabía inglés tengo que hacer el comentario en doble. No es problema, obvio. Pero para saber. Gracias, no se preocupe. ¿Seguro? Le voy a dar le voy a tratar de hacer doble igual porque puta, me preocupo. Así de ratico me dice, está bien, está bien. That emote, man. But yeah. I was just talking about how YouTube shorts don't make any sense to me for some reason. Whenever I watch a YouTube short, it's something very dumb. But they act like it's like the second coming of Christ, and I think it's just because I'm old, like legit. Which is insane to think about. I'm getting old. Let's see. Fuck, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna get more of these. These are very important. Dragon dunk. Oh, it's dragon shit. Okay. I'm feeding my slimes. Dragon dunk. You can have one more of these. I like one of these. I don't care. I don't care. Something with a ton of magnums. This is perfect. Hope everyone has a fantastic time while I feed my slime boys. The slime boys are pivotal to the success of our business. These little shits, these little boys here, if I don't feed them every day, they're gonna feed on my corpse. In the sense that I'll go broke. Let's see. I'm saying some like seriously unhinged shit right now. Like, I apologize. Not really, but like I apologize if I make you uncomfortable. Potionomics does beautiful things to my brain. Let's see. What do we need right now? Gotcha, those emotes are fantastic, by the way. They're so good. Is that Access's? Yeah, that's Access's emote. This fucking guy has the best emotes. I don't know how the fuck. No sé cómo lo hace para contar la oración. Es práctica. Just practice a bunch of English. Normalmente lo que la gente... En lo que se cae la gente normalmente cuando habla inglés, esto te lo puedo decir como estudiante de traducción, es en... Les da cosa hablar. Entonces cuando les da cosa hablar no practican lo suficiente. Hay que perderle el miedo y hablar nomás. I can't marry Carmen, I can't. But most of the time, like, los conectores no son tan esenciales como en el español, pero ayudan. Y si no usas conectores, puedes terminar una oración y después empezar la otra. Y está editado. You can just start one. You can just start one. You can just use a connector, like you can start one sentence and then get another one like that, or you can start one sentence, get another one. You know, there are ways. You just gotta learn how to play the game. Takes time, takes practice, but it's worth it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't study English. Let's see. So, new ingredients. Palamon has very emotes on Twitch. Por no sé conectar usar el on. A ver. Okay, so very, I would exchange it by a lot, for example. BKM it has, yeah. Muy fun, man. Es práctica nomás, hermano. Tienes que practicar y le dais. Yo antes era horrible, weón. My English used to be horrible. But streaming actually helped me practice more than a little bit. So like when I actually had to like make presentations for college, like I had more and more practice thanks to streaming. So it worked. Streaming, hacer actividades en inglés que no sean solo para estudiar sirve harto también. What is that? The fuck is that shit? Come on, Laucha. Don't lick my toes. ¿Para qué me chupáis los pies, weón? My goodness. No, is that Access's like? Is that Genu? Bueno, te estaba a punto de preguntar si era el emote del Axe esa weá. ¿Para qué iba a poner el Axe una weá para que le lamieran las patas? Tiene que hacerlo, ojo, ojo. Ese va a ser el próximo desafío, lo tiene que hacer. Este desafío del stream: 40.000 puntos para un emote de una paloma lamiendo una pata o algo así. No sé, bueno. O lamiendo la pata de la Nurse. No sé, bueno. My goodness, those emotes. We're going on bilingual streamer mode here, right now. So I'm basically telling this guy Laucha that his emote is kind of insane. And so I can't wait until I have my own, honestly. If it happens, that is. Let's see. C and E. Oh, but I'm gonna make those later. Okay. How to watch a stream in English? You just watch it. To practice. You could like stop it. You could that works for listening, but if you want to improve your speaking, doing activities that involve English that don't necessarily like have anything to do with academic stuff can work. Like saying stuff onto the microphone works a lot. Doing presentations, playing D&D worked like wonderfully for me, for example. It's just practice. Practice is extremely important in English. If you don't practice enough, then you're not gonna improve. It's not gonna happen. Oh shit! What do I need? I needed stone petrification cures. Yes. A, C, and E. Supreme victory. I can't, Mary, man, I can't. Yes, you can. You gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then who will? Alright, masterwork purification potions. Also watching shows and me da pena hablar inglés. A todos le da pena. Antes a mí me da cualquier pena, pero se pierde. That's a difficult thing about languages in general, the learning a new language. At a certain point you feel like you're not like speaking the language properly, so it feels like you're offending like the person you're speaking with, you're talking to, which is not true at all. You most likely are not. I can bet that you are not. I am pretty freaking sure you're not. Let's see. Enhancers, cures, petrification, cures, curse, poison. I need more mana potions. Hoy fue la segunda que me di inglés. No puedo creer que en test speaking session me fue bien y me pusieron un curso intermedio. That means you're on. You know, that means you're in And good in a good path. Your English is probably way better than it actually is. If you actually think it is, that is. English. English is difficult, but it's worth it. Let's see. how my feet taste? Tiefling feet taste like charcoal, so I hope you like the taste of charcoal. Ojalá te guste el carbón one. Don't ask me how I know that, by the way. Sorry, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I know you're playing. You're just playing. Mana potions, B and C. I like this emoji. I know you do. B and C. E, C, S, 1, 2, 3. Give me some mana potions. Masterwork mana potions. 5 of them. I love it. Four. Like Jin from League of Legends. Now let's just not age any of these. These ones are already aged. Yeah, let's just go. Do you play DVD? Nope. Here's the thing about me and Dead by Daylight. I've seen more than enough people play it to know what it's about, and I know I wouldn't enjoy it. Unless... Why? I know I wouldn't. It's a feeling. I just know I wouldn't. Here's the thing about Dead by Daylight. The fact that you are like at odds and you need to like play on a team in order to win as a survivor. I like that, but I know I played more than enough online games to know that people do not like playing on a team. Do not like teamwork. They don't. People do not play team games like it's a team game. And that's apparently essential to play DVD as a survivor. So I would most likely play as a killer. But here's the thing about killers. The only ones I feel like I would like would be the Huntress, because she's hot, and the artist, because she's Chilean and I like to represent my country, and maybe like one of the trappers, maybe. You know what I would do? I would 100% start playing just to mix with access, but like it's way too much effort, honestly. I love to suffer in the... That's another thing. It's one of those games. It's like League of Legends, where people say, yeah, I enjoy it, but like I watch them play it and they're fucking like they're screaming to the top of their lungs. I love to see Palamon suffering in DVD. Me too, actually. It's really fun. The other day I put the redeem, so he had to play nurse. It was so much fun. I didn't even know like why that was so expensive, but I was like, okay, I had like 20,000 points. I might as well do it. So I did it. You say League of Legends, yeah. Yeah, I don't play it anymore for the same reason I don't want to play DVD. I know that at one point I would play it, but I would hate it, but I would keep playing it anyways. And I hate doing that. So like, for example, I'm not playing the game, right? I'm taking a break. Oh, my bad. If I don't enjoy the game, and I know I won't, then like I don't want to spend my money. You know what I'm saying? El LOLcito es horrible, güey. Yo no juego a esa wea. No le voy a decir que no lo jugué porque es cosa tuya, pero esa wea me arruinó. League of Legends ruined my life, so I'm not playing it. I like the characters, I like the universe, but like I just wanna interact with them as much as I don't want to play the game. So like I'm waiting for the League of Legends fighting game, the MMO and whatnot. And me too, but not the game. Yeah. I don't know. I have such a negative like association with League of Legends because I used to play the league when I was like in a horrible, just insanely bad state of health. Mentally. I don't want to get into specifics, but like if it was bad and it actually made it worse. Oh shit. So I'd rather play this. Something that actually makes me happy. Oh, this is a showcase, son of a gun. I fucked up. Oh no. I need to get a shelf, not a showcase shelf. God damn it. The players that play it, yeah. The community is also really bad. Why would the hell would I need an 85% price increase on a showcase of all things? Insane. Ludicrous. What things do you like to play? Usually RPGs. I like RPGs a whole lot. Oh, these ones are going here. Oh, it's the same actually. I like RPGs a whole lot. Fighting games. Whenever I can. RPGs, fighting games, dating sims sometimes when I feel like it, but like this is the first one I played in like 7 years. Visual novels are really good too. What else? Yeah, and what else? Anything that that's on the PS1? Because I love the PS1. Usually, I play pretty much everything except for maybe horror. On and off stream. Okay, let's hop in the shop and make some money then. Once we have enough potions for the competition, there will be no need to make more money. We need to get better cards for the competition. Let's see. Cuando not last? No, I'm not playing that shit, bro. Nah. Outlast? I love Outlast, but I love to watch people get scared shitless when they play it. I know it sounds mean, but it's true. Like it's like DVD. It's a great game to watch other people play. But if I played it, I would hate it. I don't like suffering. And I value my sanity. No, I don't accept food stamps. Buddy, what's a food stamp, first of all? I don't understand your foreign concept. I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to horror, I usually like the monster designs more than the actual like horror aspect. It's very weird, but like I like Nemesis, for example. Nemesis is such a cool design, but you wouldn't call me dead playing Resident Evil. Axis has the best emos on Twitch. He really does. I feel like if Access got actual like commission emotes, like the ones that Bittersweet has, for example, I feel like it wouldn't be as special. El Spy English. The Spanglish. Spanglish is a fantastic tool. Holy cow, you are not getting this, my guy. Holy cow, you want what? You want a massage too? Get out of here, buddy. Pishy looking ass, Yo-Yo Parfied looking ass guy. I wish I had more time to browse, but this should suit my needs. Let's see. Roll them off. And keep my guard up. Jingle. Okay. More enthusiasm. Okay. Rehearse line. Okay. For 0. I could. Yeah, let's just close it out. This potion is not worth the effort. It's really bad. See you later. Gotta run, but thanks. Yeah, thanks to you, man. Motherfucker really wanted 2 potions with nothing but positive traits. You know the kind of like mental gymnastics I need to do to get one of them? It's nice to start the day with a friendly face. I hope we can come to an agreement. We're getting stressed. This is bad. Hey, come on, I thought we were friends. Let's see. Reinforce, compound interest. Reinforce. I need better cards, come on. Esto es como el mito y leyenda, pero sí. Pero con una pyme. Literal el juego. This is freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! With like the anxiety of owning a small business. Thanks to the CEO and the software environment. Thank you for coming in, Laucha. And I forgive you for licking my toes. Somewhat fierce. I'll see you in Access's channel. I should have activated Curiosity of the Squirrel first. But what? Why are you gonna post it again? Yeah, there you go. Thanks, man. Jesus Christ, these people. Why are y'all getting these emails? Who the fuck came out with that shit, first of all? And why you're using it on me? I'm an innocent little boy. My feet don't taste that good. Swing me a tail, Sophia. What's this potion all about? Oh, this potion sucks. You don't want it. I like cheese. Jesus. Cheddar cheese. My goodness, Axis. See ya soon, man. Take care, Glaucha. For those who are not initiated on the ways of the beautiful language that is Spanish, Laucha literally means rat. So my... Okay, I'm gonna stop with the feet shit. Like, people are gonna get disgusted. Alright. Later, Sid. Thanks, come again. Can I help you? Just a heads up, I noticed some dust bunnies in the corner. ¿Qué dijiste sobre mí? Que laucha significa rata, po. La verdad. O sea, ratón. ¿En qué idioma? ¿En español, pues, hermano? ¿En cuál idioma? Oh, 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 that's perfect. Laucha una empanada. Oye, yaucha, weón, no laucha. Laucha acá en Chile significa ratón, weón. ¿La dura? No sabía que así se llama. Hold on. 1 second. Where's my phone? There you are. Déjame googlear esto, weón. Déjame Google this. Let's see. I may be fucking wrong. Yeah. Calomis laucha is a rodent. Laucha chica o laucha de campo, una especie de roedor de pequeño tamaño perteneciente al género Calomit de la familia. Eso, habita el este del cono sur de Sudamérica. Eso explica muchas cosas. Yeah. Apparently it does mean empanada for all the peeps out there. I don't want to make this stream too much into Spanish. I want to make it like strike a balance. But anyways, take care of yourself, Lausha, okay? Take care. Next in line. I used to buy from your uncle. The seed talent runs in the family. I want to spend some money, if that's alright with you. Search Yaucha. Let's see. Because I thought it was like, it had 2 L's just because. Oh. Okay. Oh, my bad for calling you a rat then. Sorry, I got Chilean brain. I got Chile brain, tengo cerebro chileno. Entonces, yo veo una palabra que parece una palabra en chileno y me imagino que es chileno. Alright. It doesn't mean rat, it means empanada. It's a dish. You are not getting that. I didn't anticipate that. Oh well. This looks pretty great if the price is right. The price is right. This is a fascinating little place, but I'm not looking to move in. Ahora voy a decir que soy una rata envasada. You're not a rat. You need to be kind to yourself. You're not a rat. Yeah, this one's better. Oh, I should have played the second Django. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, anyways. Is that Carboni's emote? Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. But that's the way it is around here. That's just how it is. It is what it is. We're making mad bank right now, by the way. We're making so much money. Let's see. I got 1 foot at the door. Oh no. Let's close the deal. See you later, gloomy entertainer. Oh, that's a rhyme. Oh, Luna. There's real buzz for your shop these days. This function might be the one for me. What do you think? I think you should pay me a ton of money for it. I'm losing my pep, Sylvia. Okay, good enough. Next in line. I'm not up early. I just haven't gone to bed yet. I have an idea what could benefit us both. Benefit us both. Nope. Y'all are getting way too comfortable asking me for shit. And I'm getting stressed. Oh no. Let's get Shrifty. Let's get confident. Use enthusiasm for 24 and then close the deal with that. Sorry, my bad. Not bad. Come back soon. I can't believe people got up this early. I know, right? I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. Let's see, opening act. Okay, good enough. Well, alright then. Thanks for your business. It's going to be a great day, don't you think? I can feel the magic coming off of this one. Let's get some pressure. Coming down on me. Coming down on you. Piñera. Let's see. Rehearse line. Bravado. Shield. Let's get a closer, actually. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty nice. I'm there to please you. Oh, we didn't get nothing. Okay, close the deal. Oh, it's Luna again. Sylvia, hey, did you miss me? This potion might be the one for me. What do you think? Pressure. Coming down on me. Coming down on you. Oh, Sylvia has no patience because she's a busy professional. I like your pitch, but I do have some notes. Nothing. Okay. Alright, bye-bye. That's all there for now. Okay. Alright then. Money. Very important. We have a bunch of money. We made a whole lot of money. With that money, we'll be able to feed ourselves and survive. So now that we have the money, money in my great bandana, don't mean to talk to the money. I love that video so much. Is this video of a guy has a bunch of like I'm in the shadows eating empanadas. I hope you enjoyed your lurk, buddy. I have a lurk command too. My goodness, those emotes. They're really good. Let's see. Arrange. Potions. We're lagging. We are spiraling out of control. Prepare only your strongest potions. Potions allow. Potions allow. Enough of these games. I'm going into battle. And I need only your strongest potions. But yeah, I was talking that there was this one video of this guy who has like a bunch of like accessories that is that are like either have money taped into them like bills, or are bills like themselves. The accessories are bills. So he says something like, "Money in my watch, that means time is money. Money in my Kool-Aid, that means my money is sweet." It's so I love it. And the other guy's like, "Oh, I see." Like it is just spitting straight facts, like ancient knowledge. Is that brew ready? I don't think it is. No, it's not. We just checked it, Nero. What is wrong with you? Do you have memory problems? My brain juice is running out. Goddamn. Come on, there we go. Alright, since we have that and that gardening, we need to do some gardening. And then go outside, buy some ingredients. We do need more dragon pheromones. So let's get some. Yep. That sounds alright. And then we go outside. We're gonna go outside for 2 turns and we're gonna buy a bunch of stuff. Aside from what you got. What do you have for me? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I could get this just for the sake of it, but I don't think I need it. Although, there is an achievement for actually getting a fully equipped, fully upgraded shop, so we might as well get it. The Chivos. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Oh boy, goddamn, I'm sleepy. Not my proudest moment, but I have some goods here. Okay. What is this? An arcane truffle, okay. Wait, can we drink up? No, let me give you a gift. You like plants? Yes, you do. I cannot drink up with you. Okay, go outside then. Don't want to hang out? Go to work. Oh, aha! Oh, it's superior. Oh yeah, masterwork. I do have a masterwork. Nice. So I only need a curse cure masterwork as well. Okay. In the meantime, you need to go over here. My game is lagging a ton. So much lag. Let's see. This is Shadow? Yeah. I don't have Shadow tonics. Okay. Go around here to Dragon Oasis then. This is poison. Yes. Health potion. Mm-hmm. More health? Damn, okay. More health then. Goddamn, Corsac, you're costing me a fortune. Learner's potions and oh, this is silence cures. Nope. This. Nope. There we go. Side enhancers. Sorry about that. God damn. Have to do it. I'm getting tired, so I think I'm gonna take a break real soon. I'm just gonna be done with this, and then we'll take like a 10-minute break. And oh god, oh my PC is struggling right the frick now. You know I'm game. I know you're game, and just go here. I don't care. I need something from this area. Anything. Hammer time. In the shadows. Let's see. I grabbed some food before I got stumped. Some good stuff. Oh! Oh my goodness, Sid. You are beautiful. Thank you so much. This is perfect. Why do you name me, boss? I need you to be happy, first of all. Do you like bones? Yeah, you're punk. You like bones. I can't rank up with you yet, though. Adventure time? Sounds good to me. Okay. Adventure time! Let's go to... Go here again. No. Yes? No. No. Of course I was gonna go there later. We're gonna go here to the Storm Plains. Because I had this. Yeah, you can just do that. Rock on. Rock on, Sid. Salt and pepper. Let's see. Sure, you can have a gem. I don't have any fish. Let's open one of the big ones, actually. Shadow step wall, okay. Dragon tears? Not bad. Dragon tears are good. Xenoplasm is good, and Synfadel is really good. Alright. Oh, I had more stuff, but I didn't see it. Let's rank up actually with salt and pepper. And here, how you doing? Sup, Trisween? How you doing, man? How's everything? So good to see you here, man. Bring any fish? I'm just here hanging out with the cats. Very well, I'm glad. So you were streaming decided to vote, but I appreciate it. Don't let me keep you on. I know it's late? Question mark? Where you live? Time zones are my enemy. I don't know. Time is the enemy in general, but time zones make it worse. That's it. There's a bomb! What? Where? Alright, Sylvia. There's no bomb. Yeah, don't spill your sand or anything. I just wanted to make a point. You gotta start out loud and bombastic if you want to grab someone's attention. I probably would have stayed up for another hour anyway. Yeah, but like, I carry your health, you know. I'll be kind of guilty if I kept you up. Avasti. Apply Avasti, but also apply Shock for 2 turns. Can only play as an opener. Avasti, what it does is the next card you play costs 0 patience. This is really fucking bad. Oh, for 2 turns. I mean, I guess, but like... Jingle does the same thing, but better. Nah, man, it's not like you're holding me a gun, but yeah, yeah, that's true. Uh, but anyways, I'm glad you're doing okay. How's your Pathfinder campaign going? Good tactic. Maybe that's the massive adrenaline rush talking. Hey, put that energy to use. You wanna help us out again? What's on the agenda? More venderas? This is bigger than that. Way bigger. We gotta plan out tomorrow's naps. Naps? Seriously? That's like a small thing, but naps are important, Sylvia. Yes, they are. Yeah, there's an old rhyme to help you remember. Rested pirates, nice and quiet. Cranky pirates, they start riots. River twitches out a series of equations on a roll of parchment. Last session was mostly downtime and refusing a deal with a local novel. That's the way they should do it, honestly. They're doing God's work. A novel asks you like gets you a deal, it's probably evil. Remember that one time where we had to deal with a novel? Multiple times? Like we had to like deal with the council and shit like that of elves? They were a bunch of asses. They were really mean. The tricky part is that pirates will only nap in a patch of direct sunlight. Yeah, we gotta account for the precise position of the sun, which changes by minor degrees for each day, as do the exact number of minutes between dawn and dusk. At Pepper's direction, Sylvia uses a yardstick to measure out the shadows that will be cast by ships and cargo at various points throughout the day. The math is surprisingly complicated, but Salt and Pepper eventually have a nap schedule that would accommodate the entire crew. But wait a minute, what if it's cloudy tomorrow? Then get ready for some riots. Maybe I should board up my windows just in case. Oh, I forget you're fragile. I promise Pepper I won't stress you out so much. Little whale, that sweet kitten don't call me that. A sweet kitten like you would choose to set up shop on an island like this. Given that it's overrun with mutants and monsters, I mean. Monsters? Bring them on! In more ways than one. Let's see. I was hoping I get to see a dragon or something by now. This reminds me of a certain creator. Hey, there's this swagger. This Slayer. Sylvia Slayer here doesn't back down from the monsters, right? The way she loses her clients because she doesn't want to do her work is full of the exaggerated swagger of a young business owner. The novel basically asks the dwarves to supply them with weapons made out of dragon parts for major supplies. Huh. Don't trust the novels. There are two things you shouldn't trust in D&D. You shouldn't trust suspiciously clean dungeons and novels. Novel NPC, like to be more specific. Most of the time, so scary. Whatever you say, Captain. Monsters are just like any other living thing. They need to eat, they need to sleep. They know fear, and that makes them vulnerable. The random name generator gave them the last name Darkman. Darkman. Totally not evil. See, Pepper believes in being prepared. He's got a strategy to podily. There you go. English. Take out any monster you can name. Even dragons. Even dragons? They seem pretty tough. Their hide is tough, sure. Not so much the thin membrane on their wings. But their things, which makes bait in a trap very easy. I will set out a few goats in a pile of gold in a clearing. When the dragon takes the bait, share one of its wings. They'll be forced to fight you in land. That still sounds pretty dangerous. Not if you stop those ghosts with explosives. In the end, it's about planning ahead and controlling the field of battle. I'm convinced. How about you? The Heroes Guild needs to hear this. The Heroes Guild needs to hear this. They could put these strategies to use. Sure, they could. For a modest subscription-based fee. But enough daydreaming. We got practical stuff to get back to. which may or may not involve showing some belligerent beasties. Who's really in charge in here? You get your favorite trapper. That's why the party take on the name the Lightmans. Just between us. I don't think any of your players will watch the stream, but like just between us. Is Darkman really that evil? Or is he like a noble like snob, normally evil? Now go cause some trouble. Because it would be really hilarious if he wasn't. It's like a freaking... I love that name because it's like a freaking Hideo Kojima name. It's like Heartman. That's like bad heart. Like what is like a John Hartman or something like that. And one of the names in Death Stranding. Not really. Maybe a bit greedy. Mostly concerns with upkeeping their area, keeping it safe. Ah, okay. But he looks evil, but he's not that evil. Jesus Christ, Queen, your prices are insane today. There's a goblin army going around raiding towns, so the noble wants weapons and usually fills Midland supplies. Okay. The goblins got some wacky tech since they unearthed multiple ancient ruins. Also because I wanted a reason to use the funky items the Pathfinder got. Yeah, that's a good excuse. All the crazy contraptions. Also like the yeah of ancient but hyper events with like Allegan. Yeah, like Allegan and like the Dwemer ruins from Skyrim too. That's awesome. I love goblins. They're so nice. Like goblins, like a lot of people don't like them because they get a bad rep, but I love like goblins. They're so goofy. They're so adorable. Let's see. I cannot be a better friend than with you, Quinn, because we are literally tied by the holy bond of a dating simulator. Which is why I'm not gonna hang out with you ever. Wouldn't it be crazy if you played a hating simulator, a hating simulator, a dating simulator in like or a game with dating mechanics? And like most of the times, whenever you get like the max rank, you're done with that character until the end of the game, where they say something very inspirational whenever you're about to die. You know, it happened in Persona 5. It happened in a bunch of games. What if, like, not hanging out with them actually made them hate you? Like, I'll feel so bad. Because you can't just, like, go into a relationship with somebody and, like, not talk to them for weeks and weeks and a half in like, advance. Like, goddamn. What the hell do I know, though? I'll play a hating simulator. It's like a dating sim, but the goal is to make mortal enemies. That sounds fun though. A hating simulator. Okay. It sounds fun. That needs to be done correctly though, so it doesn't make me feel like an asshole. Ah, boy. Okay, let's see. My energy is lagging today. Need caffeine? It isn't doing much for me right now. I hope I'm not developing an immunity. I was thinking about getting some exercise. It's more time consuming than an espresso, but the endorphin rush can be beat. Luna pushes aside a curtain, revealing a corner of her office that is well stocked with gym equipment. She straps 2 pairs of boxing gloves and gestures towards the sandbag that hangs from the ceiling by the chain. Do you mind holding my punching bag steady? You'll make a nice change. Working in retail means I usually am the punching bag. Oof. That's way too real, Sylvia. That damn. Sylvia plants her feet and does her best to hold the bag in place while Luna goes to town. It's more difficult than she expected. She finds her feet slipping, losing ground. She risks a peek, poking her head out to watch Luna's technique. She sees an absolute flurry of boxing gloves. With 4 arms and magic energy, Luna is like a pastel cyclone of fists. Well, I wouldn't bet against you in a fight. Oh, I don't know. I don't like my odds against anything that would punch back. Let the heroes pull aggro. I'm happy keeping my head down. Goddamn English. I need water. I need some water. Now, could I interest you in an ice cold aphetarade? What is that? Let's see. I got grape, lemon lime, and cashmere. Oh, isn't that the stimulating haze sports drink that's banned in 6 kingdoms? Yeah, it's not easy to get a hold of, but I just got a care package from home. My mom loves a challenge, and she does not love inter-kingdom trade restrictions. Tell me more. Your mom sounds interesting. She's a fierce lady. It was this time in high school where I got a B+ on a history quiz. She gave you a hard time over a V+? Oh, she didn't say a word about it, but she somehow got her hands on my classmate Sol's quiz. Sol's the daughter of my mom's best friend, and she had aced the quiz. She even got the extra credit question right. So my mom ended up putting Sol's quiz on the fridge. Oh, damn. I had to see that big bright A+ every time I went to the kitchen. Goddamn. Found this really cool construct enemy in Pathfinder I plan to make at the final boss in the campaign. Super weapon type beat them. ABG activates before he gets killed. So like a Gundam? Holy shit, that's awesome. It's a Gundam! I was left to wonder if she wanted me to study and learn from it, or if she was scared of me to replace me as her daughter. Wow, that's definitely going the extra mile. Like I said, she's fierce. Oh, also she makes the best banana bread you've ever tried. It's an award-winning. But Sylvia, what about your dad? Well, he's a terrible baker. Aside from that, 2 of them are in perfect alignment. Same values, same priorities. The 2 of them. Same mastery of psychological warfare. Both my parents really push the importance of school, although they aren't that big on learning for the sake of learning. Education was always a means to an end. My siblings and I had to get good grades so we could launch right into successful careers in law, medicine, or banking. You'll notice I didn't say anything about marketing. Unpopular choice. Let me look up the exact name. I need to Google this. I might even show it on stream later on. Unpopular choice. Unpopular choice? I'm guessing that your parents weren't thrilled. My choice of career wasn't what they wanted for me. But I did get a great job offer at a major firm right out of school. So my parents didn't really have a problem until I decided to leave their firm and move to Rafta. I gave up a prestigious job with full benefits and clear upward mobility for a rough and tumble startup on the edge of the world. Well, when you put it like that, it sounds awesome. I know, right? Sadly, they don't quite see it that way. Today I'm running a successful business in a frontier town. It's like being a dog who gets the best table scraps. Indeed, dog. Other dogs are yellow, sure, but nobody else is. It's called Sword Creeper. It's basically a special construct used to house and protect valuable magic swords. And its abilities are based on it making heart-like copies of that sword to use in a fight. It's got like 4 arms. That's awesome. I need to Google this for an image later on. If Opera GX decides to be, you know, cooperating. Opera. Let's see. That come around. That come around. What you're doing is impressive. They had to see that. I hope they do. Because I want them to be proud. But I'm not willing to let them ruin my life. Run my life. We fight. And they get under my skin like no one else. But I learned to keep my head down and do my own thing. And to just trust that one day they'll see the value in what I do. After all, if they tell me anything, it's that there's no use in living a stress-free life. Stress will find you. Sometimes it's better to face it head on, you know? Embrace the caffeine rush and power through the stress however you can. Caffeine rush. Discard up to 2 stress cards from your hand. Increase stress by 3. Well, I hear you. The only way out is through. That's true whether you're trying to get a fledgling business off the ground or vying for your parents' approval. Or just angling out for the best table scraps. Because let's be real. I will eat off your plate. Interesting. Alright. Once we finish this day, I'm going to take a small break. Oh boy. God damn, boy. Were you frying chicken in there? Haha. Oh, it does change. But only a little bit. Let's hang out with Saffron. Oh, Saffron, you beautiful lady, you light my PC up like no one else. Like no one else. Let's see. Okay, one last hangout event to rank up with Saffron. Please stay a while. Friends clairvoyants can expect their stock of goods if you're willing to part with the ingredients. Pathfinder looks interesting. I wanna try play it out someday for like a one shot. I still need to make my 3D model on Pathfinder. Because like the 3D model was made by a goblin. So I was thinking about making like a goblin tiefling and making a caster, since I usually just play either a caster or a gunslinger. Gunslingers are cool. Anyways. I'm glad you're here, Sylvia. I felt bad about how our last excursion ended. You had left things the way they did. I was hoping you'd let me make it up to you. With ice cream. That's the best idea I've heard all day. Let's go. Go where? To the ice cream parlor? Parlor? You mean they got a whole shop just for ice cream? That's wild, and wildly unnecessary. Making ice cream at home is easy. Come on, I'll show you. Yeah, I love how being a tiefling is pretty much like an additional thing applied to any race. Yeah. Anybody can be a tiefling in Pathfinder. I think that's awesome. So I get to fulfill my dream of being both a tiefling and a short stack. I get to be this tiny little goblin tiefling. Saffron brings out a large, hollowed-out tortoise shell. It's been fitted with supports to keep it safe, and its surface glows with icy enchantment runes. Is that an ice cream cauldron? Ah, you're not far off the mark. We just got to add some rock salt, heavy cream, basilisk milk, and various flavorings. Basilisk milk? No, I'm only pulling your leg. Basilisk milk's freezing point is far too low. We use plain old Minotaur milk. Saffron combines her ingredients and sets to steering. As the mixture thickens, her steering slows. I could help? You essentially do this for a living. I can't have you steer on your brake. The final result is outstanding. Saffron has had a subtle nose of lavender, and the freshness of the cream elevates the flavor. I might be spoiled for all other ice cream. Then we'll have to do this again. I'm determined to invent a palatable saffron-flavored variety. Saffron flavor. But does this mean my apology is accepted? My behavior at the beach is forgotten? Yeah, let's forget her. Yes, say no more. You don't owe me any further explanations. I'm very grateful that you gave me the time and space to process my feelings. It makes me feel like I can be honest with you. And while it may be true that I don't know the explanation, I think it did me good to get some of this off my chest. All years. We were speaking before about the day a group of heroes came to Rafta's shores. The Slade Mavens cracking on their path to strike down the Witch Queen herself. And you were there. I was there, but I wasn't a spectator. The truth is, I was one of the heroes. Wait, really? You aren't pulling my leg? Saffron, that's amazing. Why didn't you tell me you were famous? If I were truly famous, would you need to be told? You know what I mean. You lived history, Saffron. You made history. I think history would have gone along just fine without us. The plot thickens, yeah. We were all of us too green. Looking back, we were little more than kids. But we were absolutely certain of our own abilities. We were so eager to make our mark on the world. We got our chances when the Heroes Guild finally decided to move against the Witch Queen Maven. The guild's leadership claimed she had taken control of the people here, and was building up a monstrous army to invade the mainland. I think even at the time, part of me knew that wasn't true. Tell me more. Why would they lie about that? Why else? Money. Maybe I had taken a barren island and infused it with magic. The guild and the royals and aristocrats it serves wanted access to this place, to its resources. She refused to barter with them, so they found a reason to move against them. They told us we were defending our home. In hindsight, I think we were only invading someone else's. There were no captives to liberate, just a small community of outcasts, here by choice. There are no army of monsters. Just a single kraken guarding the harbor. We didn't anticipate that. A big one, judging by the skull. You can say that again. It had forged itself on magic, like everything else in here. It was the hardest fight we'd ever been in. I was grievously injured. I would have died if not for our healer, Hailey. We call her the She-Wolf, and she earned her name that day, defending me with a ferocity like nothing I'd seen before. After the battle, Shelly and the others pressed on right away. Maven had to know we were there. Health was no longer an option. But my injuries were too severe. I needed time to recover. That left me in town, which was a tiny collection of huts at this point. Recruited a local boy to be their guide, and struck off to face Maven without me. I guess you know what happened after that. I never saw them again. Saffron, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. It was a long time ago. Most days I feel at peace with it. But occasionally, the grief sneaks up on me, catches me off guard, overwhelms me. So that's my secret. For all my talk about tranquility, I'm actually a big, hot mess. You're entitled to be a little messy. Who isn't messy in their own way, honestly? You're entitled to be a little messy. You've been through a lot. I suppose I have, but I never wanted tragedy to define me. Not in my own eyes or in the eyes of others. I have regrets, but I don't wallow in them. And I try my best to avoid picking up any new ones. But I regret how I acted at the beach. So I wanted to apologize and I wanted to explain. Now I can take a breath and let it go. Just like that? Just like that. Stress can get its claws into you if you don't let it. And mindfulness makes you master of your own mental domain. Oh, that's really good. Discard a stress card from your hand for 0 patience. It's pretty good. Tranquility, here I come. Thank you for hearing me out, Sylvia. I honestly feel so much better. And I promise to be less volatile here on out. That's crazy though. I didn't think she would be one of the heroes that defeated Maven. She is true though. We're messy, we have regrets. But we don't we can choose not to wallow in them. Well, we can choose, but we can try. Let's go back to the shop then. Go in peace. Bye bye. Such a wholesome game this one is. So cute. Let's see. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think I am overdue for a break. We spent no money. We made 20,977 gold today, which is very good. And we're on our way to make the best potions we can for the competition. Since we have the better cauldrons, we have the best cauldrons in the game, we have the best ingredients in the game, we have a ton of stuff that we need. So, I'm gonna save here. Because my legs are killing me. I need to walk. Dungeons sans dragons. A clutch of mutant dragons has escaped from the sub-levels at Mabel's castle, carving a path of destruction as they return to long neglected nests. Now just down to your skills, yeah. I'll do fine. As long as I get we have 4 days to get better cards. However, as long as Robin doesn't attack my stress relentlessly, I should be fine. And even if he does, I can always use Luna's cards that act that multiply stress into interest. So I can get more and more. I have another cauldron here and I haven't used it. Holy cow. I need to get better cauldrons. Let's save again for... Just because we can. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. 1 second. Let me just mute this. And... my PC is very slow right now. Oh, but it gets into Potionomics just fine, so we should be alright. Y'all, I'm very tired, so I'm going to take a break. I'm gonna leave you all with some music. And go walk around, get my ass away from the stream, get some water, and all that good stuff. I suggest you do the same, since it's the healthy thing to do. So, more Potionomics coming up, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. See ya. I'm back. Let's see. I'm googling the sword keeper. Ooh, okay. Yo, let me download this so people on the chat, people on the stream can see it. Welcome to the just chatting section of the stream, where we talk about. That's very loud. We talk about cool robots. Oh, there's a novel called The Sword Keeper. Okay. And the guy's not wearing a shirt. I wonder what kind of novel is it. Let's see. My apologies, my PC seems to be really freaking slow right now. This is a sword keeper. Pretty fucking cool. I love how the swords have runes in them. Hold on. Swords have runes, and there's a sword like the magical sword, and again like copies of the sword on the forearms. Just like Tristan said, looks pretty cool. Anyways, enough Eschatos OST. I know sacrilege, that game's OST is amazing, but we're here to play the potion and dynamics. So, although this shit is not on full screen for some reason. Don't get fucked up on OBS. It didn't get fucked up on OBS. Did it? Why am I resized? Yes, it did. That's weird. Hold on, me. First of all, the game needs to be a little louder. Let us cup. Ooh. There you go. Now we're Gucci. We are A-okay. So, let's check our brew. Let's see. Masterwork cure. Ready for the competition. Which is absolutely perfect. Fortification cures for the heroes. Really good. Mana potions for the heroes. Really freaking good. So now we make the radiation potion. For C and E. First, we put a bunch of E in it. Then we sort by magnets. And hit a whole bunch of ingredients that have C in it. Which is going to be a challenge because these are not that hefty. Now we need more E. Wait, is this the wrong cauldron? Yes, it is. Okay. Get out of here. All of you. Get out. Out. One less of these and one more of these. And now it's stable. Perfect. Yeah, these ones are perfect for the competition. Slightly better than minimum too. Alright. Now that we have the potions for the competition, though, let's just do whatever. We need these on 2, 4, 6, and 6. This one doesn't do anything because the cauldron is way too bad. So it's gonna be like this and like do it for... Hey you. Hey Fluff! How you doing? Are you winning? I am winning. To destroy this guy at the competition. Sup, Duffel? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing fine, I just woke up. Oh, that's nice. It says I am about to. How you doing, Duffel? Let's see. Look at some of these. Alertness enhancers. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, actually. I'm playing a game that I love. And also, it started to be like night. Now it started to break in, so it's not as... it's not as hot in here as it used to be. So that's good. Summer is ending soon. It looks cute. It is cute. 5. Alright. Alright. What else? We can just do whatever here. This is the last competition and we'll have enough potions here to win. So let's just make something like a science cure. No, actually that takes BC and E. Let's do a potion cure. So A, C, and D. So no V, no D. A ton of E, a ton of C, and a bunch of A. We don't have any A. Oops. This. How about no? Let's do a petrification cure instead. Yeah, that sounds alright. Okay. 3. Nope. 8. 5. Actually, we don't need this. Let's do it in 11. And these are going to be aged. The potions get better with age, so if we get a bunch of these aged on a barrel, they'll be worth more. We age this one too. And on this one we age this because it's kind of useless. Okay. So, we made bank. We made a bunch of money last week. It's kind of incredible, like how much progress I made on the last week of the game. I upgraded like the shop pretty much fully. Let's see. Oh, I thought it crashed my game. Okay. Oh, this is a wall. This isn't. I want to wall my floor. There you go. Ooh, okay. Looks pretty. What about the floor? Something combined with the red. This? That looks like a bathroom. Let's go with wood. You can never go wrong with wood. It looks like old. It looks, no, it looks like a Home Depot. Let's see. Shadow step? Okay. Not bad. I am not an interior designer. I just go for whatever looks good in my brain. Let's see. Okay, we made a bunch of bank. And our stress level is sort of high. And the potions we made are still aging, and the ones that aren't made don't sell for too much. So let's go outside. Alright, Baptiste, what you got? Baptiste, do not break my bank account again, please. You are ruining my business. I don't think we'll be able to reach the end today. But might as well go as much as we can. Bunch of these. Two of these and a bunch of these. Okay. Do you like flowers? Do you like flowers that could eat your face out? Here. Yeah, you do. Okay. So that was Baptiste, the noble. Now we're gonna meet the Discount Hanso, as I like to call him. Corsac. He's a good boy. I love her. I love Corsac. Don't want to brag, but it went well out there. You wrote me a pepper. A Widowmaker pepper. Oh, those are dragon ingredients. Okay. Corsac, you're about to go where no man or woman has ever gone before. The petrification potion. Poison cure. No, that's a curse cure. I don't have a curse cure. They're aging. Damn it. Darn it. What else could you get me? That's a shadow tonic. Yes, I do have shadow tonics. Let's see. How far can you go, buddy? Okay, my man. Let's go. This is a radiation. Radiation? More like radiation. I don't know what a radiation is. Gone. 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 That's another mana potion, yes. That's good enough, honestly. Okay, you're going. Bye, Corsac. Happy to do it. Okay, let's go to my man, the walrus. Am I out of water already? God damn it. Hot in here. Oof. Alright, walrus man. Where? Barrels. Nope, I don't need a barrel. I need a shell and a cauldron. Give me a cauldron. Y'all have no idea how much money I'm gonna make. I'll be a millionaire. Let's see. Let's go to the icon. When? And I'll actually, we need to hang out with someone. Our stress level is pretty high. So anyone in the chat that would like to suggest any one of these wonderful characters for me to hang out with, you're welcome to. I love every single one of them. So all these. It looks okay. Self-access. How you doing, man? Dude, Access. Laucha was here earlier on the stream, and I thought he was called Laucha. No, he's called fucking Yaucha. And Yaucha is a freaking dish. It's an empanada. And like, I called him Laucha because I thought he was a rat. So I called him a rat. It was freaking insane. How this? He was here. Yeah, he was here. His family has one emote of like a frog sucking on, you know, something. I'm not gonna say what it is. I don't want to get PTSD. Let's see. What did I hang out with, man? Jesus. Praise of but again, if he can talk English, then he was very good and all. Yeah. We were talking a little bit about like how it's difficult to learn a different language. Well, it was difficult for me. And like how like people struggle with feeling like they're doing it wrong, so they stop doing it, so they don't get enough practice and all that. But yeah, it was a nice conversation. Who do we hang out with? Saffron, what has Saffron got with us? For us? You know what? We might as well push the stream for like 6-7 hours just to get to the ending. I feel like Potionomics deserves it. 110%. It is difficult for some people in general. I guess that comes with personal experiences on how much they're willing to learn, or at least practice some of it. Yeah. Personally, I always hang out around people who are really good at English. So it kind of drove me and like made me want to strive for improving my own. Jesus Christ, that was a ton of money. Holy cow, I shouldn't have done that. I lost all my money. But it's nice, you know? What I usually say to people that want to improve their English is to just go and do activities on English that are not non-academic. You know, watch a movie, play a video game, have a conversation with someone. You know, stuff like that. For me, it was like playing D&D and Final Fantasy 14, like practicing my English that way. Because that communication is key in both games. Let's see. Let's go with Saffron. Let's rank up, actually. I was hoping you'd stick around. I love Saffron. She's so pretty. Oh, goddamn. Like, goddamn. I am a major simp for this game, if you all can already tell. For me, it was playing all RPGs like Chrono Cross requires hardcore learning of it. Yeah, there's no way you could play an RPG all the way through without knowing English. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been feeling less burdened since our recent talk. Playing a game like this works too. Like there's a whole lot of dialogue you integrate, especially if you do it on stream like I am and you're like read it out loud. Nice. I had been so determined to leave the past in the past, but it feels better to have everything out in the open. Really helped with my productivity too. Just this morning I converted an old ladder into a wine rack, which was necessary, because yesterday I decided my old wine rack would make a fine bird feeder. Now I just had to figure out how to get the bird feeder up in that tree. I suppose I had to make a new ladder. Thankfully I was able to know enough to know part of the story, and then I realized that Chrono Trigger was the thing. You didn't play Chrono Trigger first? Boy. How do you play Chrono Cross first, Ruff? Come on. Chrono Trigger was on the PS1, from what I remember, right? Like, you could play it. I'm guessing you did. I could play it here on stream one day, who knows? Or I could fly it up for you. There you go again, solving my problems. That's what friends are for. I don't want to flirt. I must resist the urge to flirt with the characters that Sylvia is not engaged with. Let's see. That's what friends are for, right? I don't take it for granted, and I'd like to return the favor. Let me teach you some breathing exercises that will keep you calm through even the most difficult negotiations. Regulated breathing decreases stress by 1 instead of Sylvia's turn. Oh, stacks? What do you mean stacks? Oh, that's really good. And exhale. Got it. I had done well to remember my own advice. I think my palm is sweating. The fleshy one, I mean. Is everything alright? Yes, but I wanted to discuss some things. To begin with, Sylvia, you are extraordinary, and I cherish you. Friendship like ours comes along so rarely, so I feel like it was necessary to say something to let you know how I feel. And part of me, what I'm feeling is sacred. Ah, scared. Not sacred. Nero, English. But damn. You're scared? I don't understand. It's difficult to explain, but I'll try. I had friends once. Friends so close they were like family. I lost every one of them in a single moment. I blinked and they were gone they were gone forever from this life. I lived in the woods, alone, ever since. In part because I liked the solitude, but in a deeper sense, because I needed the solitude, you understand? I'll give you space if that's what you want. I'll give you space if that's what you want. I don't want to force you into anything. It's good of you to say so, but I think I need the push. You've been good for me, Sylvia. For a moment standing on the beach that day, I felt scary to acknowledge that. Here's the thing about being scared though, it gives you the opportunity to be brave. So thanks for that. Thanks for being my friend rather than leading me to my solitude. I don't want to hide from the world, Sylvia. And I don't want to avoid feeling things. So let's make the most of our time. Let's live each day like it might be our last. And when our time is up, we'll know that we spent it the best way we could. Together? Together. As true friends. Damn, Sylvia. Breaking hearts. God damn. I said this before, but I'm so glad this game doesn't pull a Persona 4 on me and it's like, oh, you wanted to date 7 girls at once? Well, guess what? Every single one of them is gonna tell you you're trash? Consecutively? In their own interesting way on a voice cutscene. I'm so glad this game didn't do that. I'm happy you came by. Let's see. A ton of reading in this stream, goddamn. Let's see. I had something a little different in mind for today. Have you ever made whiskey from tree sap? Tree sap whiskey? I don't even know that was possible. It's possible, and it's delicious. A cat by the name of Sugar entrusted the recipe to me. He was one of my companions, the rogue of the group, and our captain when we were on the water. His damage output was matched only by his school alcohol tolerance, and tree sap whiskey was his favorite. He used to say he had more of a kick than an angry centimule. I'm sold. Where do we start? Well, the first thing we gotta do is ask a tree for permission to sap it. Seriously, you can talk to the trees? In truth, it's less about talking and more about listening. Trees are constantly communicating. They send out signals to other trees about environmental hazards. And each tree's leaves and bark hold a treasure trove of information about its health and history. We just got to find an ambrosia tree of modern age that has plentiful sap and a genial nature. Because it's gentle. Saffron leads the way through the forest. She places her palm against the certain trees along the path. She seems to be listening for something, but Sylvia hears nothing. At last, Saffron finds a tree that she says will suit her needs. Their needs, plural. He carves into it with a specifically. My apologies, I'm reading like absolute trap today. Goddamn. Into it with a specially prepared spork made out of dark, dense wood. Her sporking scales show great precision. It cuts just deep enough that the wound drips a steady stream of sap into her wedding bucket. Thank you for your generosity, proud sentinel of the wood. I'll patch you up when we're done. So yeah, we just have to wait until the bucket's full. Then we can head back to my place. I'm glad you're here to show me the way. I'm totally turn around. I forget some people struggle to navigate the woods. Is it just something you get the hang of over time? That's part of it, yeah, sure, but the larger piece is about paying attention. Like the trees to start. They might appear interchangeable at glance, but don't really look the same at all. This forest contains pines, oaks, glowing willows, all grouped up in unique arrangements. Saffron had to take a double take of that shit to pronounce glowing willows, just like me, goddamn. I'm saying goddamn a lot today, what is wrong? I should learn the difference. Or I could at least try to figure out what distinguishes a pine from a what's this willow. I'd be happy to help with that, but let's set the trees aside for a moment. If what you see is not enough to help you get your bearings, there are other senses you can rely upon. Notice the tang of sea salt in the air. Feel the sponginess of the moss beneath our hoofs. This particular spot of woodland is a spot like no other. And this is what I really mean when I talk about mindfulness, Sylvia. It's not just about shutting out the stress. It's about what you choose to take in, about being truly present. I think I follow you. I know I could be better about living in the moment. It's a struggle when there are bills to pay, yes. I understand. Maybe this will ease that burden, if only a little bit. Yeah, coupon, yeah. Well, too bad I kinda fully upgraded the shop already, but sure. Thanks, that does help. Some whiskey might help too. Is it almost ready? Oh, I'm afraid I may have given you the wrong impression. This process takes several decades. But the anticipation is part of the pleasure. Take this 30 years to prepare your senses. And in the meantime, I got some cheap moonshine stashed away. Oh, in one of the 3 halls, I think. I've always wanted to try out whiskey. Honestly. I'm such a lightweight that like if I smell alcohol I get drunk, but I want to try it just once, just to see what's up. I wish, oh god, I wish I had. Y'all had no idea. When in college, we went to a party, right? With my friends, and one of my friends got the idea of doing like Jack and Coke. Jack and Daniels is so freaking expensive, but it's so good. Like, it's like it was difficult not to drink more and more. It was so tasty. And that's dangerous because you get drunk, but it's so sweet that you don't feel it right away. And then you go again and again and again and you keep drinking. It's really, really bad, but it's so good at the same time. I wish I had a Jack and Coke right now. They're so good. It was Jack and Daniel's honey, I believe. And it cost about like 23,000 Chilean pesos, which is the equivalent of like 23 bucks. Which over here is like a ton. That's a whole bunch of money. If you never had Jack and Coke, if you want to try something new, get a Jack and Coke. They're really good. You know what? You're going into the enchanted forest. I don't give a damn anymore. Come on. It's like, dude, go kill some monsters. I got this very bad habit, or whenever like something is done or about to be done, I get relaxed. I love it too early. I think I'm feeling something like this right now. I'm willing, like I'm tempted to skip all the dialogue and go straight to the ending, but like I don't want to do that at the same time. Little cat pirates. Cat pirates like fish, because they're cats. Oh, I can drink up with them. That's nice. Can I rank up with Sid though? You like bones because you're punk. You're punk. I can. Okay. Let's rank up with Sid and then see if we can drink up with Mock Duck. If not, we can drink up with Salt and Pepper. How about your place? My place is alright, thank you. Oh yeah, Chrono Cross is actually a very interesting game for me because I've seen people play it. And it's like a sequel to Chrono Trigger, but a lot of people just talk about Chrono Trigger and kind of forget about Chrono Cross. Apparently it's kind of hard to follow in terms of story. God damn, my Twitter timeline is going crazy. Sorry, I'm distracted. Also, this guitar arrangement is really good. Yeah, kind of that way. Yeah, crazy though. Like, Chrono Trigger is very popular, but like Cross, not so much. I remember watching a video of like Dross, like talking about it back in the day because Dross loves. Dross is a Colombian, well, Latin American VTuber, Latin American YouTuber from the old days, from back when I was a kid. And he loves like Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. And I remember watching it and I being like, wow. And I played Chrono Trigger, but I didn't know any English, so I couldn't play it. So I kind of stopped. I like it despite the fact that it wasn't a hot title back in the day. At least for the more rabid fan base. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna put that game on the list for the stream. My list is so long. I have so many games I want to stream. Insane. Kind of crazy. Like, I have to hold myself back from starting new games on stream because I know I will not finish them, or I will not finish the previous ones. And like I have to factor in, like I have this game finishing, but once it finishes, I have to replace it with something else. I had this Potionomics. I have Legend of Dragoon, Devil May Cry 3. I have a D&D content I want to do. I have what was the other one? Potionomics, Dragoon, and Legacy of Kain. I want to play the whole franchise. There's a ton. I need to play Parasite Eve 2. I need to play Chrono Trigger. I need to play Chrono Cross. Maybe a couple of Final Fantasy games here and there. I want to play 10, but like 10 is my favorite one. But Final Fantasy 10 might not be the best game for me to stream since it's like kind of heavy on my PC for some reason. There's a ton of shit I want to do. Hey, thanks for having me over. I'm excited to do some cooking. It feels so wholesome. Anyway, I bought veggies and a fresh loaf of bread. But there's the main attraction. It produces 2 slabs of glistening red meat. It's far fresher than anything Sylvia has been able to afford. Hold on, did you? What, take down a dinosaur and carve up steaks for us? No way, Sil. I mean, thanks for the vote of confidence, but I'm not quite operating at that level yet. You're not a monster hunter yet? Damn. No, I bought these dinosaur steaks, like a normal person. Now, where's your kitchen? It's not so much of a kitchen as an open fire with a cauldron hanging over it. I can work with that. Got any salt? Sid sets the steak to Cicely, then peruses the books on Sylvia's shelves. It's a great space, but living in your shop, it must make it hard to strike a healthy work-life balance. I make time for friends. We're hanging out now, right? So you're not just spending time with me for haggle tips? Ooh, I just got called out. I'm teasing you. I'm glad we're hanging out. I'm glad we're friends. And I'm glad you're striving up for some kind of balance. Because take it from me, burnout is real. Yes, it is. You have to be able to step back from the rat race every now and then. You have to make room for other pursuits. I've been skipped out on a few rehearsals recently. I just couldn't swing everything, you know? It left me a little underprepared for my performances, but I always feel good at improvising. You know what I'm talking about, right? You don't have the luxury of following a script when a customer walks in. I'm proud. Draw 3 cards that cost 0 or 1 patience. The cards are chosen from the deck at random. That's really freaking good. Holy cow. Thinking of it like improv will help. Although it's usually better to stick with a recipe when crafting potions or cooking. Cooking, right. I need to flip those steaks. How do you all like your steak, by the way? Here in the chat. I like my steak medium rare or well done. Usually. I like both. Although, it depends. When we're grilling is like a huge part here in Chile of our culture. We grill every time there's like an Independence Day going on, any celebration, anything. We get some beers, we get some grills, and get some grilling going. And more than likely, if you're going to a grill, here in Chile, you are getting your steaks medium rare, unless you ask for it. You ask for them well done. It's just part of the culture here, I guess. At least to the grills have been, which have been like mostly family ones and like my friends. But yeah, it is something that we enjoy a ton. I don't know where it came from actually. Like, why do we grill on Independence Day here in Chile? I'm gonna have to investigate that. It's actually pretty interesting. While Sid attends to the meat, Sylvia stokes the fire. The fire gives her an annoyed look, but she doesn't take it personally. I don't think you realize that what a treat this is for me. I've gone entire years without preparing a single meal. This is exactly why I came here, you know? To just live for a while. To do things for myself. I'm starting to feel downright average. The steaks are fancy though. We should have picked up some hot dogs or something. You know, I was eyeballing the mystery meat aisle, but the steaks just look too magical to pass up. The truth is, I know my limits. And on that subject, I could use some more guidance on the song I'm writing. What do you think? Should our hero have powers or set them apart? Or should they rely on pluck, smarts, and charm over special abilities? Oh boy. Are you asking me? Or are you asking Sylvia? If you're asking me, gotta get the distinction going. A good character is carried by their personality. Although, I know I love a whole bunch of characters that I just like them just because they got cool stuff they can do. But when it comes to a hero is supposed to inspire people, not just save them, not just make sure they're not in trouble, not just keeping them safe. They're supposed to make them feel better. If they're getting attacked by a villain, you know, if a hero comes around, it needs to be a symbol of not justice, but like wellness, peace, you know? That's what a hero should do. And a hero can only do that by having a good personality. My English is breaking up into pieces. Personality, I like a hero who makes her own opportunities. Makes it easy to relate. Oh, they still haven't patched this. Sid is going insane with that guitar, so much that it's breaking this time-space continuum and resummoning itself onto her hands. Makes it easy to relate, doesn't it? Thanks for the input, Sylvia. Hang on, is something burning? One scene points it out, the smell of smoke and charred meat is unmistakable. They act quickly, but it's too late to save the stakes. The overstimulated fire is gnawing away at the blackened meat, and he spits and sizzles at Sylvia's approach. A chef has stoked the fire, and I got it all right up. Hey, no harm done, we still got veggies and bread. And I swiped out half-empty bottle of wine from the bar from when... Sorry, I had to spit out the bad English real quick. And I swiped out a half-empty bottle of wine from the bar when Baptiste's back was turned. No, wait, I meant swiped a half-full bottle of wine. That's looking on the bright side. Hey, when I'm with you, the right side is easy to find. Oh, that's nice. I like Sid. He's very relatable on wanting to like go out there and just leave like any old regular person. Hopefully I'll be able to do that myself. On my own. In the meantime, you need to go die real quick. Alright then. Let's go with salt and pepper. Let's go with the good boys. I love the cats. They're so adorable. But cat irids? That's even better. Nice face today, right? Well, that was pepper, that wasn't salt. Supply run. But first things first, let's get some ice cream. We'll even pay for it instead of stealing, out of respect for your chosen profession. That's big of you. Really big, yeah. I only hope that this place is finally took my feedback and has expanded its flavor offerings accordingly. I don't know why they didn't have seafood flavored ice cream to begin with. Begin with? It's a no-brainer. I think you're out of luck. I don't see anything seafoody. And I don't smell it. Fine, let's just stick with the plain. Plain? Do you mean vanilla? Nah, vanilla a flavor. Vanilla? Did I just say vanilla? English, by the way. English major, by the way. Let's see. Nah, vanilla's a flavor, isn't it? I mean plain. Milk flavor. The way Katuna intended. It's not the most flavorful ice cream Sylvia's ever had, but any ice cream is better than none. That is very true, Sylvia. Holy cow, you're spitting facts. Salt and Pepper laugh enthusiastically at their own scripts within their tiny pig tongues. Oh, that's so cute. So good. So good. And you just can't get it, you just can't get this on the high seas. I guess there's gotta be some kind of trade-off. Otherwise, I don't see the appeal. If I spend as much time online as you lovers do, I'd just be pissed off all the time. So no change, really. Captain Pino Gallery over here. But you know the best part of life is on the high seas? The freedom? The freedom is appealing. The idea that you could just leave the anchor and go anywhere. Yeah, that ain't bad, but it's not like we don't have ties that bind us. No, the best part is that you're always with your mates. Your crew is your family. And you get to make them... you get to take them with you wherever you want. I gotta sleep, y'all. It's why we take this blood brother process so seriously. We gotta really put the screws on you. Make sure you know that have to spill your sand at the first sign of trouble. What does spill your sand mean? I'm not familiar. It's a pirate thing. Each of us carries a vial of sand, Sylvia. The sand is collected from the beach of which we were born. Yeah, mostly. We spend our whole lives in ships. But when a litter is about to be born, we try and find a cozy patch of sand somewhere. Birthing is a messy business. Better do it with a nature's litter box that we had to swap the decks with bleach. And carrying some of that sand out to sea with us feels meaningful. It's a cool custom. It's a cool custom, sort of like taking a little piece of home with you. Yes. And no, it's not like the beach is our real home and the ship is a replacement. Think of it this way. The sand connects us with the place of our birth. But it's not like an anchor. It's more like it's a reminder that we can take the important stuff with us. Home ain't a tight place, if you follow. And now that you know your secrets, we gotta kill ya. What? Wait, you just seeing if I'll spit my sand? And demonstrating another pirate haggling hack. You can't show no weakness, quickly. You can't show no weakness, Sylvia. No quarter. A closer. Removes all customer bots and raise interest by 13. I'd say it's fine, but okay, sure. It's alright. Alright, no quarter will be given. They got spirit for a landlubber. Grumble. And I got indigestion. Me too. Why does this happen with the ice cream? Every time. You shouldn't get milk, buddy. You think they're trying to poison us like the sushi place that lifetime? Is it possible you're lactose intolerant? I don't know what that means, but I know my tolerance. I know for my tolerance, so probably. Grumble. I need to find a litter box. Yeah, you and me both. We'll see you around, Sylvia. Hot tip, you might want to steer clear from this area for a good 20 minutes or so. Yeah. It would be disgusting if you weren't so adorable, Toad. Goddamn. Why are you so cute? You can't, it's illegal. It should be illegal. Alright, we can hang out with one more person. Maybe Mockduck? Unaware to mischief. I'll leave the lurk on a channel real quick. Proceed. Yeah, that sounds alright. Okay. How many people do I have here on the stream? Let me check real quick. Cool, it's probably Access and someone else. On this stream, we appreciate the lurkers. Let's see. Let's hang out for one. Let's do some weightlifting. Strength of body reveals strength of spirit. Sylvia pushes herself to lift just a little bit more than before. He isn't sure what a many-angled masticore is, but it sure is heavy. Truly, you are a force to be Sleepy as hell. I'd be unstoppable if not for the tired sweepy. Truly, you are a force to be reckoned with. I'm not reading that. Even the denseness of predators should feel your strength. Silva feels a little closer to Mokdog and mildly less stressed. Alright. I do not like goodbyes. I don't like goodbyes either, man, but come on, I need to go home. I need to go home and sleep. I'm sorry, Mokdog. Love you. Let's see. Radiation tonic, okay. And a curse cure? Sure, sure. Oswald? Masterworks too. They're not fooling around, not a bit. Oswald, hello? What else? Need to be ready. What am I missing? Think. Oswald! What in the world are you doing? Ah, Sylvia, I thought you were still asleep. Yeah, I totally was. I was having a real nice dream too, you were in it. Only you've been transmogrified into a big bowl of... A bowl? A bowl of ramen. Your self-consciousness isn't really subtle, isn't it? Neither are you. It was the sound of your talons pacing up and down the counter that woke me up. You want to talk about whatever's bothering you? It's nothing. It's... Well, I suppose I'm anxious. We're so close, Sylvia. So close to winning. So close to restoring my proper form. If you win the grand prize, I'll have arms again. Fingers. I scarcely know what I'll do first. What about mopping? Could he answer me mopping? You act as if I'm some freeloader. It's not my fault these wings are made for manual labor. But, so you know, it's been an honor, Sylvia. The sheer existential horror of being forced to live as a bird, notwithstanding. I'm happy to have had this chance to get to know you, to work alongside you. I know I got no right to say it, but I'm so very proud. Wow, that's actually really nice to hear. And to be honest, I feel the same. I mean, they told me you were dead. I thought I'd lost you before I even got to know you. I feel really fortunate that we had this time together. Dear niece, it warms my heart to hear it. Just to be clear though, none of this is getting you out of mopping. Day one. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. Ah, that's cute. Okay. Okay. I wanted to finish the game today. But I don't know what's happening. I cannot read anymore. I think I'm tired. Cannot read. So I'm going to have to cut the stream here. We went for like 3 hours and 45 minutes. Still pretty good. Almost 4 hours. Yeah. I wish I was one of those streamers that could do it for like 8 hours. Like, goddamn. Access, you did like a 12-hour stream once, right? Yeah, something like that. Unfortunately, that ain't me. At least not yet. So. But before we go, let's check our brew to be hateful for the next time, which will possibly be the last episode of Potionomics. This game is not long at all. Not that long, but like I'm reading every single dialogue out loud because I want to. So it's getting longer and longer than usual. Okay, radiation tonics, pretty good. And we take this from the agent barrel. Okay, these are good, but we can make even better. But that being said, we have the potions for the competition here. We have Curse Cure, 5-star, very good. We only need a 3-star. We have a 4-star Radiation Tonic. And we have a 3-star. No, we have a 5-star actually. Chicken Enhancer. So even if it results into a tie, we can break the tie with this one. It goes for a really good price. So how do I exit? There you go. We saved already, so it's fine. I am dead. Y'all, I am pretty freaking tired. This game takes a lot out of me, but I love it with all my heart and soul. So, couple things before we go though. Let's put some Street Fighter. Fucking, where's Street Fighter? You know what? Let's put some this. Ooh. Okay, I hope that's not too loud. I'd like to thank a couple people here who came around and decided to check out the stream. Luca, thank you for being here as always. Let me get the people who stream a shout out because I had this for a reason. So Luca first. Luca is a horror streamer. Which I work in horror games. Usually with Dexter enabled, you get to see her like getting scared. It's pretty interesting, pretty fun. I love to see people get scared. Let's see. Next up, go check out Access. Access plays primarily DVD. Again, that he loves a lot and totally doesn't suffer through it. And it's pretty damn funny because you can. He has plenty of redeems in which you can actually choose like his build and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun. It's just in Spanish though, but if you can drop him a follow, even if you don't talk the language, that would be pretty nice. Support the homie, you know. Laucha, I mean Yaucha. Thank you for dropping along. Sorry, I called you a rat. Sorry, I'm a Laucha here in Chile is a rat. It's not an empanada, so that's my bad. That lag still makes me feel weird as hell. That's the way DVD is. The servers are not set and prepared for the players. Let's see, who else came around? Trisvin came around, yeah. Thank you for coming along, Trisvin. It is always appreciated. Fluff and Tofu came around, so let's give them a shout out. My bad if I didn't do this earlier, but I kind of forgot. Fluff is a retro horror variety streamer. Did I spell that incorrectly? No, I didn't. Why didn't it work then? That's so weird. Also, the music, the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 music is really good. There you go. So yeah, go check out Fluff. He's hilarious and he's also very nice.
Another one.
Found another one, what?
So yeah.
Found another
And
one of
Tofu
you.
as well, the
What do you
bean.
mean?
Let me give a shout out to the bean.
The
Adios,
exact
go spicy.
Same build, exact same tactics.
Spicy.
Find the tallest motherfucking building.
Uh,
Get my attention.
It's like
and just be a complete waste of
original
time.
Monster Hunter, which is crazy. I would not touch that game with a 10-foot pole.
Waste of time.
I've been way too spoiled by the newer Monster Hunter games. But yeah, there's a bunch of really cool stuff. And Tofu streams DVD.
3, go.
It has a beautiful, adorable, absolutely amazingly adorable again PNG tuber. So it's pretty good. Go support the homies.
I'm gonna die for him. He's a cutie pie.
My bad if I didn't do this earlier, but I was focused on simping in Potionomics. But yeah, that being said, I don't think that I have enough people here to justify a raid, which will probably just be me and Access. So what I'm going to do, actually, is close up the stream. And see you guys on the next stream. The next stream will be possibly more Potionomics because I want to finish this game, and or I might do more Devil May Cry 3, maybe some more D&D stuff. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. And the stream after that will probably be more Legacy of Kain, since I want to finish that game after Star Soul Raven. But yeah, hope everyone had a fantastic time. Thank you for coming. You're awesome. Thank you for listening to my ramblings. And all that good stuff. Glad I managed to get the end. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you managed to get here. And to all the people watching the VOD on YouTube, I see you. Run. Start running. I saw to the rest well. Yes, I hope so too. Alright. Y'all take care of yourselves. You're awesome. Bye bye. That's the wrong button.